What's up, guys? Welcome back to Force Pro Fitness. Today we're talking about circuit training, and I'm actually going to go through a full circuit training workout. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Let me know what you think about this workout, and let's get into it. Alright guys, you just saw during the first set the exercises that I selected for this workout. So let's talk about exercise selection. The first exercise I picked was the chin up. There's a couple reasons I picked it. Number one, it's one of my weakest exercises, so I wanted to do it first when I'm fresh. So for the first round, obviously I'm fresh because I'm just starting the workout, but in the second and third round, it'll be immediately the first thing I do after having a couple minutes of rest. And also you'll notice that the other exercises I picked, I'm alternating arms and legs. That way each body part has a chance to rest before going into the next exercise. So as I said, chin-ups was first, and then walking lunges was second. In the last video I posted about how I got a bum knee, y'all can go check that out if you haven't seen it yet. I kind of talk about my history of my left knee, why it's kind of weak, some previous injuries I've had. And so walking lunges is really helpful for single leg strength and improvements in balance. And so I'm trying to increase my knee strength by really focusing on single leg strengthening in this workout. The third exercise we picked is a plank. And so I wanted to pick another upper body exercise that wasn't really hard or taxing on my arms, because I want to make sure that I'm getting the most out of my chin-ups. So this is the reason I picked the plank. It is challenging, it is good for the upper body and the core. However, for me, it's not too terribly taxing, and it's gonna leave some energy for my second and third rounds of working on the chin-ups. The last exercise I picked was the split squat. Again, similar to the walking lunge, this one you have a narrow base of support, one leg is elevated behind you, and it's really focusing on single leg strengthening. So I can really focus all of my energy on one leg at a time and really put in a lot of reps to work the quad and the hamstring and the knee joint as a whole. Alright, so in the second set, you can see that I'm starting to get a little bit more fatigued as I go through the exercises. So now is a good time to talk about programming. Programming consists of several things. One of them we already talked about is exercise selection. That is going to dictate to a certain point the rest of these things that I'm talking about. So let's talk about the next thing, which is reps and sets. As I said, exercise selection and sets and reps are going to play together in a way. For example, you're not going to pick 3 sets of 10 as your sets and reps if you picked, let's say, a push-up and you can only do 5 push-ups. So we have to keep all these things in mind together and kind of work through how we want to program the workout. For me, I picked 3 sets and I picked 5 reps on the chin-ups because I know that I can do 5 reps on the chin-ups, and after 4 to 5 minutes of rest, I can typically do another set of 5. So I'm trying to do my max effort on chin-ups, and I'm really focusing on strength. I also picked 4 exercises for this workout. The other 3 I put in there, I specifically put 3 other ones in there to give me a certain amount of time after the chin-ups, added in with my rest break to give me a 5-minute break from chin-ups. For example, if it takes me 30 seconds to do plank, it takes me 30 seconds to do the walking lunges, and 30 seconds to do the split squats, that's 1.5 minutes. Plus my 3-minute rest break, so I'm already at 4.5 minutes. Okay, so then that last 30 seconds that I need, the 5 minutes I need to be able to do another set of chin-ups, is probably gonna happen in between exercises, just changing positions or taking a couple breaths in between exercises. So you can see already how you can get really specific about how you're planning your workouts. You may not just be picking exercises that sound fun and putting an arbitrary amount of time of rest or an arbitrary number of reps or sets. Alright guys, so since I started my watch, it's only been 12 minutes, 15 seconds. Go ahead and stop it there. Another thing to watch out for if you're doing circuit training, if you're monitoring your heart rate, it is going to go up gradually, the more sets and reps you do. So even if you do the first set, you feel fine and you rest in 3 minutes. Second set, you feel fine, you do 3 minutes. If your goal is to keep your heart rate in the same range, you really need to keep an eye on that, because you can tell from the first set to now, I'm a lot more out of breath, talking a lot more, talking harder. So if you're trying to keep your heart rate in the same range, you may have to decrease the reps you're doing as you're adding sets, or increase your rest period so you can catch your breath, get your heart rate down a little bit before you continue on with the next set. And obviously, as your fitness improves, mine included, I'll be able to do the same workout with more sets and or decreased rest breaks without my heart rate going too high, as my body gets more efficient at processing oxygen. So thanks for watching, appreciate it. Glad y'all joined us on this workout. Hopefully you know a little bit more about circuit training, and we'll have a little bit more confidence about how to write your own programs. Hit us up in the comments below if you have any questions, or if you just need to tell me how bad my technique was, feel free to do that as well. See you on the next one.